his own book on poetry. That's Darshan Singh, and we're starting with the heaviest because it happens to be almost Buddha's birthday. Look at that, Buddha's birthday tomorrow. We're reading The Tower of Wisdom. From Darshan Singh, he's saying that a poem on Lord Buddha. I mean, if he says Buddha is wise, then you better believe it. The Tower of Wisdom. When people exploit spiritual values for worldly gain, making them instruments to serve material ends, then cries the earth in elemental fury, protesting man's aggression. When there is no living bond between the worshipped and the worshipper, and men indulge in the wilderness of sensuality, celebrating the feast of savagery, the world plunges into a dense darkness. Then the lamp lit by the Apostle of Peace spreads light over the entire horizon, and moonlight lays a carpet over the earth. Mirrors begin reflecting light on every side. Looking, we are ashamed of our reflections. When man's unrestrained intellect reduces religion to a mere plaything, then love's severity brings nemesis. Man is caught in a self-made web, a prisoner being slave to superstitions. Then comes an ever-contending soul, destroying all accepted illusions, lighting candles on every path. A heart throbs in every atom, the atmosphere breathes, and even the dust has life. Step gently, lest any heart be injured, and breathe softly, disturbing no creature. Do not search for heaven, or do not search for religion in the heavens, for this great soul has descended from above for the sake of man on this earth, to rescue souls in writhing agony after reuniting them one to another. War is another name for physical domination. All victories, triumphs, conquests, and successes are ephemeral shadows of flying clouds, again shearing sunshine and scorching earth without shade or coolness for restless souls. O unrelenting gods, have compassion on the oozing sores of the tormented and apply a healing balm on them. Forces of darkness, war, but for what end? How can such darkness birth the dawn? Gather all beneath this flag of peace. No, not a flag, but a minaret of light, raised by wise Buddha for all time with his pure hands, giving light eternal. This tower of light can never be destroyed. This light will continue to illuminate the human heart for all time to come. Very good. It's pretty heavy. Wow. I don't know if I should read it again, or maybe not. I guess I'll read another poem. Well, I'm not going to read them. They have the short poems here. They're nice. But I think I'll read some other classics. Here's a classic. He says, begin to live your life according to your aspirations and step towards your chosen goal. Life is not worth its name unless we meet the challenge of the times. Play on the instrument of the heart, even if it be broken. This sleeping world will surely awaken, but first you must arouse your own slumbering hopes and desires. You will find that what you take for thorns are really flowers, if you but step into my world of faith. This desolate scene will become a haven if you fill the world of your heart with love. Companions will join you and form a caravan, but today you must step forth on the path alone. Offer the wine of love through your lyrical glances that the world may be intoxicated forever. This life will become youthful and beautiful again if you but gaze into the eyes of the divine beloved. Why complain of the darkness, O Darshan? Instead, illuminate the lamp of your heart. We're reading on almost Buddha's birthday. This is from Love at Every Step, my concept of poetry, Darshan Singh, a award-winning Urdu poet, amongst other things. Now, here's another poem. Heart to heart and soul to soul. That is a true meeting. Passing each other, coming and going is not even an encounter. The moth was speechless and the flame was silent. In the entire assembly, there were only two who shared this secret. A glance of grace is the cure for all pains of the world. But alas, from where can I secure such a glance of love? If it is my intense desire, O Darshan, that when remembered, my life is recalled with the lives of the enlightened mystics. So, we could read something interesting, a poem like this. Interesting, an early sonnet by Darshan. Listen to this. This is quite interesting. Now, a lighter note here. An early sonnet of Darshan Singh. You wouldn't know this. Young girl playing with the dolls, my heart goes out in salutation to your innocence. Yours is the voice of the beyond. Your words are a lightning which burns up falsehood. Your utterance is a symphony of revelation. Your honeyed lips are the fountainhead of the water of life. Your eyes are two overflowing cups. Your tinkling anklets play divine dance music. The delicacy of the rose is in your cheeks, and your frame is beauteous like a flower. You are all joy beyond fame and ignominy, and you flit about like a butterfly. You sway like the flower-laden bough, and you skip and dance like a puppet. Your pure, radiant face is a moon which mirrors the springtime of life. Your playfulness is unforgettable. If displeased, you have to be coaxed with love. Like an immaculate swan in the water, you are free from the worries of the world and are suffused with a touch of crimson. God only knows whether you are a spirit of paradise or a fairy from the holy mountain. You once played with dolls, and before long will be playing with hearts. Time waits patiently for your intoxicated and blooming youth.
This is how she sees again.
The girl. Reading the girl playing with dolls.
She takes her all the way from when she was a little girl playing with dolls to the point she will get someone crazy.
Actually, here's another little girl poem. Could read that. On seeing a young girl carrying water from the well. We went from an ultra heavy poem about Buddha.
She didn't write many books
Mm-hmm.
for women, so very few I remember. Couple actually.
Remember how like all these poets like sort of like noticed the beautiful women, even Hafez and Rumi, and it goes across the board almost.
Beauty is beauty, like Songyo, the flowers.
Segyo even liked had a
Flowers,
girlfriend.
yes, crazy with the flowers.
No, he had a love affair in the beginning.
And beauty in all its forms, it's intoxicating in a way. Flowers and the moon and a girl.
I'm going to read this poem on seeing a young girl carrying water from the well. It is dusk when the day and night embrace. Sunset plays its music in many colors. A tulip-faced beauty approaches her home, and a pitcher under each arm and a third crowning her head. It is as though a caravan of simplicity and coquetry were in motion. A beautiful veil like a lover's arm entwines her neck, her serpentine tresses like branches waving in the breeze. Kiss her cheeks and enmesh the heart. Her bright cheeks are more luminous than the twilight. All smiles, she softly sings a gentle tune. At her playful steps, nature blossoms and comes to flower. O silvery bosom, magic eyed, ecstatic youth, the sun itself, on beholding your bewitching beauty, is abashed and has hid behind a hillock. Isn't that beautiful? You could imagine this girl carrying water from the well with her beautiful veil and her terraces and in the breeze and wow, what a beautiful image. Again, that's a compliment. You can't ask to have it read again. All right. On seeing a young girl carrying water from the well. It is dusk when the day and night embrace. Sunset plays its music in many colors. A tulip-faced beauty approaches her home, a pitcher under her arm and a third crowning her head. It is as though a caravan of simplicity and coquetry were in motion. A beautiful veil like a lover's arm entwines her neck. Her serpentine tresses like branches waving in the breeze kiss her cheeks and enmesh the heart. Her bright cheeks are more luminous than the twilight. All smiles, she softly sings a gentle tune. At her playful steps, nature blossoms and comes to flower. The silvery bosom, magic-eyed, ecstatic youth, the sun itself, on beholding your bewitching beauty, is abashed and has hid behind a hillock. We are reading from Darshan Singh. The love at every step, my concept of poetry. And we read the first poem was on the Tower of Wisdom, which is on Buddha's birthday.